Hey everyone, it's SeaMystic back here with another pick a card. Today's pick a card is going to be a soul scan. This is me channeling you at your core, your resonances, energies you work with very well. For some of you, your origins and even your aura color. I love reading people's energies. It's probably my favorite thing, so I'm pretty excited about this. As you can see, we have 4 piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need a moment to pause to meditate on which pile you want, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, the timestamps will be in the description box below as always. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 1, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. If you want to take a screenshot for future reference, you may do so at this time. So I got a few numbers for you. Numbers could be significant, but also symbols. 452, that represents peace and harmony. It reminded me of the Temperance card or the Justice card. So you could have Libra or Sagittarius prominent in your chart. 259, that's about letting go of the past and changing your approach to things. 42, that number has a whole lot of different meanings. Basically, it's about questioning life and creation. So I thought some of you might have life path 2, 4, 9, or 5. So I kept seeing triangles. I saw this a lot when I first awakened, except without the triangle in the middle. I'm not sure if the triangle in the middle changes its meaning, but like the Star of David symbol, this could represent the Merkaba. So that is basically your light body and how you can travel, astral travel, basically. And then I saw another star. And then I saw another triangle. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Triangles, we get it. And then it's like, okay, here's some circles. But they're going to be in the form of a triangle. So I'm like, okay, okay, I get it. So there's something here with, well, first of all, the Merkaba, that could be associated with Archangel Metatron. Just wanted to throw that out there. Some of you may resonate with Starseeds. If so, possibly Arcturian here. But, so the 3 circles and the triangles, the triads. So that made me think of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, or Isis, Osiris, and Horus. Energies like that. And then the symbol for the sun, and then another sun. So they're really like re-emphasizing, and the sun is a star. So it's like star, 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 star. But, and then I saw polarity, and that sort of goes with Isis, Osiris, and their son Horus. And then I saw pearl, and that can represent purity, but also think of the pearl having to go through a lot in order to shine, if that makes sense. And then Astara, so that's Hebrew for star. Oh, yeah, and again, I forgot about that. Another star reference. And then Vesta, and that's actually a Roman goddess, and it's also an astrological, I don't know if it's an asteroid or something, but she was the goddess of the hearth and the home and family, and fire can be a representation of her. So fire sort of goes with the sun, but with the polarity aspect, there has to be some divine feminine nature within you. I would say you're probably at your core balanced in your divine feminine and masculine, and have the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. You could probably have the Holy Spirit, or you could be resonate heavily with Horus energy. So with this, I was getting Egypt, and then I heard a singing bowl, so that made me think of Tibet, and I heard Ancestry, so there could be some significance to your lineage here. But also with the symbols and everything and polarity, I was getting Atlantis or Lemuria. Atlantis for divine masculine, Lemuria for divine feminine. So that's going to be Sirius and Orion energy, usually, which is Sirius and Orion is Isis and Osiris, by the way. But I was also getting with the triangles and everything, Mercury, which is Hermes. So you could resonate with Hermeticism, but also Thoth. So let's see, what was it? Hermes Trismegistus, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. That could be something of significance to you. So the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Thoth is an Egyptian god. He was thought to be in Atlantis, and passed along the information after the fall of Atlantis to the Mesopotamians and Egyptians and things. So that's just some things to look into. So like I said, Archangel Metatron, he deals a lot with geometric symbols. Some of you are probably like, this tells me nothing. And others of you are like, I know exactly what you're saying. There could be past lives, like I say, Tibet, Hebrew, Atlantis, if you guys believe in that. Lemuria, if you guys believe in that. And like I said, Sagittarius, Libra. So a lot of it is about balance. Maybe even Gemini with the number 6 here. And or Pisces, because they're both dual signs. And like I said, Libra. But Temperance, that's a Sagittarius card, but you think of the angel in it with the triangle, and they're basically doing alchemy. So you could be really good at alchemy. And again, some of you are probably like, what are you talking about? So I do get high vibrational soul here. So let's see. Let's get some more detail. Okay. Let's try to shuffle these. So first, on the bottom of the deck, we have Poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language, symbols. On my original paper, before I transferred it onto this, my notepad, I wrote symbols. So, oh, you got a lot that came out. We'll just go ahead and put this here. Okay, so we have Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So basically helping people confront their fears. Queen radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Yeah, but you do it from a place of protection. Shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. Guide. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So a lot of divine energy. So not only do we have Poet, but we have Storyteller. So I do get Thoth, Scribe vibes here. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So yeah, very symbolic person. You could have a connection with music here. Yeah, we did get singing bowls. Yeah, you do. Oh wait, I said polarity, but you also had balance. So yeah, you have balanced your feminine and masculine energies. You probably got others to do the same, help people release their fears. Very inspirational speaker. Yeah, maybe you've been through a lot with Pearl here. And Vesta, that's a very noble, pure energy too. So I almost want to say a white aura for most of you. It was on the bottom of the deck. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. I swear I was going to say gold too, because of all the sun energy. Okay. That's too many. We have Pluto, so more that golden color here. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. And then, let's see. Libra, I said Libra. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Harmony, justice, Libra. Oh, sorry. And then, sorry, just looking at, yeah, I do kind of get, not energy. Let me look at this. Okay. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So there's the bully here. Yeah. Fire would make sense with all the sun. But it's like fire through purification, like the pearl or the phoenix here. Or alchemy, transmutation. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I think you're a God. I think you're like a divine director yourself. Because you did have God, and like I said, a lot of high vibe things came out for you. So I think at your core, you could be like a spirit guide yourself here. And you sort of intervene on situations not to be a bully, but to help people. So you could be like a motivational speaker. Or like when you talk, people listen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So you guys could have been born with your third eye already open. Odin is the Sky Father. Could also be likened to Jupiter, Zeus. Yeah, it's like you're balanced, but there is a lot of masculine energy. I know you have Queen, but look at all this masculine energy. Yeah, definitely a good combination of both here. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So you could have a connection to Earth here. Maybe even animals. The apple reminds me of divine feminine energy. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. You could have been around a long time, like from the beginning. So maybe you could have Native American ancestry here, or tribal ancestry, or past life. High Priest, intend and create. So there's the Horus energy. Ah, haha. Haha. So it is the Merkaba. like I say, Horus is a falcon god that's the son of the divine feminine and masculine. And Metatron here with the symbols. Yeah, there's definitely something here with birds too. Or angels. Peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Yeah, I think you're sort of you're like a leader, probably public speaker in some way. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Yeah, I do think you're some sort of mediator, especially with the balance of the polarities, the triad, the triangle here. I think you could be some sort of mediator. And we said that Vesta was the goddess of the hearth home family. So something with that here. Mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you do. So do whatever you need to do to correct it. I don't think that's necessarily a message for you, because I think that's what you help people do here. You help people balance. And your soul at your core lets go of the past easily in order to change. Or that's what it's here to do. So this deck has a whole bunch of different things in it. Some of them are dirty because I dropped them in an incense thing, but let's not talk about that. So yeah, there's, I don't know, 100 and something of these of all different subjects. So let's just see what comes out. It's hard to shuffle these little things. I just mixed them all together here. Okay, there's just a lot here. Cassiopeia was on the bottom of this deck here, but let's look at all this that you've got. Probably a lot. Probably a lot. Okay. Energy worker. Antarian. I don't know much. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so if you resonate with Starseeds, I think Antarians are like super bright white beings. They glow. Some of you could have a draconian influence. You could be, you have, well, I did say you have a connection to Earth. You could, if you were an elemental, I would say fire. Or air. Mainly fire because of Vesta, but and purification. And with Aries here. And Libra's air. Yeah, fire or air. And then we have Earth again, Earth Soul. So yeah, definitely probably a lot of lineages like in these past lives here you could still be connected to, or your ancestors. And Atlantis and Lemuria were on Earth, allegedly. So you're a seer. So that psychic insight here. Intuition. Delphinus, you can look into that. That's a starseed constellation. You're a channel. Hecate, so she's part of the triple goddess, which also goes with triangle. So Hecate, was it Hecate, Diana, and I don't know. Triple goddess of the moon, Hecate. But she's of the underworld. So I think you have connections to both, like with the polarity, the light and the dark here. Asia. You could have a lot of Asia past lives here. Indigenous, I did say tribal or Native American. What fell? Neptune, Poseidon. And then we have ancestors. Yeah, there's something with ancestors here. Where did Ancestry. There's something with ancestors here. So despite your divine nature, there's a heavy connection to Earth. Okay, let's see. And that flew all the way over here. Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. I wonder if you're connected to a council here of light, or if you have been on a council. I do think you have a lot of help on the other side. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So something about light, definitely. Let's get some messages. So these are things that could come up in your future, just to add some flavor to the reading, but also mix those with messages from your higher self. So we'll see what comes out. Pregnancy. You could be here to help birth the new age, or this could just be literal here. Messages from your higher self. You hold more value than that, so maybe you're not valuing yourself right now. Pay attention to your thoughts. Who do you love? Yeah, there's divine timing, but sometimes we waste our time waiting on the perfect moment when there is no quote-unquote perfect moment. Who I am is enough. Yeah, maybe you needed to hear some messages about your value. Own your part, accountability. The signs are clear. What's going on with you? I'm just kidding. Let go of the how. Beginner's mind. So yeah, the number letting go, the 259, that was about letting go of the past. Blast from the past. Sorry. Letting go of the past. But here's a blast from the past that's going to come in. This could have to do with you being like a bright light from the very beginning, like ancient soul sort of thing, but it's probably going to be literal. There's going to be some sort of blast from the past coming to you. Projection. So how are you projecting onto other people? Spirit encounter. I think this of course could be predicting that you're about to have one, but I think that you have abilities, and we've established that much. We've heard your prayers and cries for help. Yeah, and this did say you have helpers. Second chance. So you're getting a second chance to correct something here. I don't know if this is past life or something in your life recently, but there needs to be like a second chance, like a redo sort of thing. But if you have this Phoenix energy here, anything else for them? Because I never know when to quit. Watch some of these be the same ones. You can do anything. make room to receive. So yeah, like that number said, let go of the past and have a new perspective on things. Make room for the future. You hold more value than that. So they're just telling you that again, reiterating that for you. Depletion. So your energy is being depleted somehow here. Your gifts are divinely given. So yeah, definitely divine gifts here. So I know this was sort of on the fly, off the cuff sort of thing, but I hope it resonated and I hope it didn't confuse a lot of you. But I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 2, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages first. Okay, so got a lot of numbers for you. Numbers could be reappearing symbols for you. You could be connected to the angelic realm. So 234, that represents determination. So you at your core are a very determined person. We have 585, and that's about experiences and intelligence. And I thought that was very interesting because, see, I had said a lot of intuitive guesses about you that I got from your channel before looking up the numbers last. So I was very impressed with how the numbers lined up with what I got. But what I was getting from, well, we'll get there. Experiences. I think you like to experience a lot of different things. And I think that you are very clever. I think intelligence goes with 962. But 450, so that's about personal development and supporting others. So you could be some sort of guide here. And then I saw AA and HH. Not sure what HH would represent here, but AA reminds me of archangels. And then you did have the word, I heard divine. I was getting Archangel Michael, and I'll explain more why here in a minute. And Hyades just because of the H and the A. And also because word on the street, if you resonate with Starseeds, is that Archangel Michael and Jesus are associated with Hyades, but also Venus for Jesus. Anyway, so heart, which is also Venus. So you could be an empath here, or very Venusian. And then I saw Vega. So I know that's very, very ancient. I know they're associated with Lyra. And again, I'm going to lose some of you because some of you won't know what I'm talking about, but others of you will. Vega and Lyra, those are Starseed origins, allegedly. And then I saw a stag, and it's changed to stage. So maybe you're born to be in the spotlight. But stag also talks about shine your light is the meaning for that spirit animal. And then savor, not savor like with an O, but savor like you save people. And it's sayer, so I get that this could be something like channeling or something, but I got it more so as speaking up for people. And then exo, for some reason, I don't normally get liberation with that, but I was getting liberation. And then X, and I was getting treasure, like on a treasure map. So for a lot of you, and then I heard, that's interesting. So what I was getting, and some of you are going to know what I'm talking about. What I'm getting though, guys, is I thought of Indiana Jones. I thought of National Treasure. I thought of someone who likes to explore the earth and hunt of treasure. Yeah. But basically, and also like someone who liberates other people. So think of Indiana Jones meets Joan of Arc, or, Lincoln or something. And then Geo, so I was getting ley lines with that, but also you could have a good connection to Earth. But I do think there's something with ley lines here, especially with treasure. It could be geometry, but I don't know. And then nova, which basically is a sun that expands out in brightness temporarily and then slowly fades back down. So there's a lot of references to being a bright light. And then shark, which came out of nowhere. I didn't think initially go with this, but then, so that symbolizes warrior and someone who's a survivor. So I was getting a lot of that Archangel Michael vibe here. That liberator energy. I thought, I was getting the color blue. I think and Archangel Michael's associated with blue. I think you could be a Blu-ray if you resonate with that. So like I said, numbers in blue. I think that you're a beacon. Like I said, Indiana Jones, like Moses vibes, who was like the Exodus, helped free the slaves from Egypt. And then possibly blue avian too, if you guys, for those of you who resonate with starseed energies. So yeah, that's what I got for the channels. Hope I didn't confuse some of you out there. Blue avians are blue star beings. Very high vibrational. Archangel Michael is like a warrior angel. He cuts cords. He has defeated Satan. So has Jesus. Venusians are Venus. That's a lot of love energy. There's so many of these, and they're really big. All right. You got Child Divine on the bottom. Oh. And Advocate. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Someone who advocates for other people. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Yes, that's what it is, guys. It's your compassion. I was like, well, there's warrior, but there's also heart. It's your compassion that drives you to help others. That's really sweet. You're a saver. Oh. Okay, I'm not tearing up. Let me see what this says. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Yeah, you do. I do get very playful energy with you as far as wanting to experience things, like a curious nature, like I was saying in Indiana Jones, but a lot of it is curiosity. Wanting to explore. You have a pure heart. King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So you benefit, yeah, you're a leader to help others, guys. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Student, like that curiosity energy, humility and devotion to knowledge, guys. Openness to lifelong learning. There's that curiosity. Yeah, this is probably my pile. Judge. Yeah, definitely my pile. Okay. Balancing justice and compassion. See, there's that compassion element. Managing the fair distribution of power. Diplomacy. Like King of Cups. Diplomacy. Justice card sort of thing. Here. Wait a minute. So you could resonate heavily with cross consciousness. In the book of Revelation, it talks about the divine judges and the 144,000. Look into that. Do me a little favor there. Mentor. Yes, guys. Okay. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So there's a lot about student energy, but also becoming a teacher, like wanting to learn. You never stop learning. How, like they say, how teachable are you? Like, only a fool thinks that they're wise, right? Because a wise person, if they think they're wise, they're not going to be able to learn anything, because they're going to always assume that they're right. But a fool is going to know that they don't know things, right? So it's better to be a fool than to call yourself wise. That's you. Poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Did I tell you that I think you have a blue aura? Because I think you have a blue aura. Definitely connection to angels. And like I say, if you believe in starseeds, probably Hyades, blue avian, very high vibrational. Vega, like I said. I don't remember much about Vega. I just know that they're like one of the originals, they say. Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, but most tarot readers and most people that watch tarot videos are Virgos. So people don't really associate them with spirituality, but they, we kind of are very spiritual. So it's like, it's hard to explain, but we're earthy yet spiritual. We're mutable signs. So you could have Virgo prominent in your chart. There could be something about perfectionism here with Judge. And that doesn't have to be about having like a perfect house, because I don't. That could be about overthinking energies here, judging people's character. Aries, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Crusader, yeah. Crusader. Like Joan of Arc, or wasn't there an Indiana Jones movie with Crusades in the title? Capricorn, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So there's a hardworking energy here with Virgo and Capricorn. Probably a stubbornness to some extent here. Yeah, we did have Gaia. Warrior survivor. Determination. Jupiter. So this could be divine masculine energy that you have. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. So this is about expansion. You could be very open-minded. Despite being serious here, there could be an element of perfectionism, and it could, for some of you, it's going to involve, it could be like OCD type tendencies, but it also could be involved with self-regulation, like you could be very hard on yourself, but also very open-minded and curious. Something about flying. Yeah, that does look like a crusader. Getting something with mountains here. You may have had to overcome a lot of obstacles. I do think you're humble, though. Maybe cautious in some areas. Maybe you have anxiety. Could be very persistent and tedious. Okay. Yeah, a lot about trusting what you know here, but we have Brigid, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So there's something about maybe your self-belief that you need to reconnect with. Krishna, devotion. Trust. So a lot about trust here. Maybe that's what you're here right now to do, is to learn trust in yourself. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Yeah, definitely a child of the divine here. Mahavatar Babaji. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Soul expansion. Expansion. Yes. That open-mindedness. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Lady Venus. Venus. So, Lady Venus downloads an understanding. Truth is being received. There's something about trust and truth. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So, yeah, connection to heaven here. Sanat Kumara, lot activation. So there's a lot. Did I mention that? Yeah, you being a beacon. There's a lot about lot with you guys. And like I said, divine. So shine your light. You're a beacon. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So yeah, more of that mentor energy. I like it. More about trust. So the bottom of the deck, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. Guys, you're a teacher. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So you at your core, you're a teacher, but you're here to regain, and you're a protector. And what you do comes from the heart. You may come off as a shark sometimes, but it comes from a place of love. I had a dream about a bee recently. I can't. Okay. You're a sage. Be devoted and committed. Yeah, definitely a lot of Virgos here. Summer, bask in joy and light. More with light. And I think bees can represent community or the collective. So there could be something there with helping the community or the collective. Then we have elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So you could be here to break ancestral karma. And guys, so we had stag, trust, and thrive. So more about trust. A lot of it has to do with trust. That keeps coming up for you. Trust yourself. So yeah, a mix of divine feminine and masculine here. So this has a bunch of different things in it. Some of them are dirty because I dropped it in an incense thing. Let's not talk about that. But as you can see, really hard to shuffle, but we'll see what we get. It could be anything really. Definitely think you could have been some sort of monk or even a nun or something, like monastery type things in your past life. I do get that. There could have been some sort of tribal thing too, indigenous, possibly Scandinavian here. Yeah, Scandinavia, possibly Asia. You could be a romantic, very poetic soul. Angelic Realm on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay. I'm not surprised to see Fae. I'm not surprised. Archangel, I don't know how to pronounce Salavia. I don't know this archangel, but another reference to archangels here. Mars, Aries. Oh. I think Aries is the god of war. You could have had some military past lives as well. But Fae, I think working with nature, with this sage energy and this curiosity and helping, like elemental type. Isis. So that's Venus. Monoceros. So Monoceros, is that, guys? So that's going to be, if you resonate with Starseeds, I think Monoceros is the unicorn, where unicorns are. Hathor, another divine feminine energy. So I think Hathor was she Isis's son Horus, his wife? Hathor, goddess of fertility, and this is the goddess of love. So there's something fertile about you too. So there's that, where that nature and earth energy comes in. Mediumship. So definitely could have mediumship here. Elemental, like I said. So yeah, could be the Fae realm, or like unicorns or something. Elven. Loved one. You have a loved one with you. And this one's dirty, but you guys, you got Archangel again. Angel connection for sure, without question. I know that, take what resonates here, but for sure, all of you that are watching this pile have a serious connection to angels. Let's get, I mixed these together. They are messages from your higher self and just future things that could come about, just to mix things up a little bit, but I put them both together, so we'll see what happens. Let me mix them a little bit more, and then, okay. Let's move these out of the way. The signs are clear. Yeah, I think you could have clairvoyance or something like that here. Attention to outcomes. Don't pay attention to outcomes. The white ones are messages from your higher self. Betrayal. So you could have been betrayed or will be here soon, or vice versa here. False person. Internal. You could be fooling yourself here about something. Maybe that has to do with all the messages about trust. Like imposter syndrome. You're not trusting yourself, but you're acting like you do or something. You can do anything. Unconditional love. So yeah, that Venus, Jesus energy, Isis energy. Car trouble. Spiritual path. Wake up. You deserve love. We've heard your prayers and cries for help. It may be time to walk away from a situation. You're a teacher. Yeah, we've established that. Clear your energy. You've done enough. Rest. Yeah, you definitely could be a hard worker. Trust in divine timing. What are you afraid of? Ask for help. And that could be from your spirit team. They're being removed. So if a person was doing something wrong in your life, they're being removed, or any obstacles are being removed. You hold more value than that? Let's get some of these. I'm gonna get some of these for you. And that was flipped over. Okay. Goose, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So more about rest. Manatee, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Ladybug, this is the time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. Mouse, you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. And I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a Hawaiian owl. And your ancestral, something about ancestry. Your ancestral spirit gods are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So pay close attention and pay closer attention. And then not to mention the other messages here. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. So yeah, definitely rest and heal. Well, since I've already started shuffling, I can't pull the bottom of the deck one. All right. Bottom of the deck. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Take a break. So yeah, definitely somebody needs to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Pillar of light, so more about light. Your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. Yeah. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Warrior woman, not surprised. Have you answered your deepest calling? So another thing about your calling. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that really does help. It helps to circulate the channel. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 3, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages. So the first thing I saw, I want to note that I didn't see any numbers or symbols, only words with you guys. So I had to do a lot of intuitive interpretations. But I saw story and then fore, F-O-R-E. That used to mean in the past, but now it means more like forward or foresight. So what I was getting with that is something to do with the Akashic records. Maybe you have access to the Akashic records or you're some sort of gatekeeper. I saw ESO and it changed to EXO. You could be a philosopher into esoteric knowledge. Well, probably if you're on here. I was getting maybe stoicism. And then I saw sexes. And then fork. So with fork, I was again thinking about timelines, separation. There's something with time and timelines here. And then yang, and that's Chinese. Like think of the yin yang symbol. I had to look it up because I wasn't sure which one it meant, but it actually means masculine. So I think that there's a possibility you're separated from your feminine energy, or this could be some sort of counterpart thing where you're the divine masculine separated from your divine feminine externally. And then hero, air. I also think there's probably some fire with you too. And then, so like I said, I was getting foresight, Akashic records. You could possibly be a scribe. I was getting scorpionic energy, so that's transformation, that's the phoenix, or shapeshifter energy. Or you could be rewriting your story, rewriting your Akashic records and contracts and things of the sort. I was getting vibes of China, India, and Hindu past lives. So I think there's possibly with the divine masculine element here, if you resonate with starseeds or anything like that, I do feel some Orion and Atlantis energy. Orion is the divine masculine Osiris, and Atlantis was the divine masculine place, as they say. But I was also getting Loki, which is also a shapeshifter, trickster energy, and Hermes. He was also a trickster. But Hermes sort of goes back to Atlantis as far as Thoth. And he was a scribe. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. So maybe there's something to do with that here too. So that was the channel. Let's see what the cards say. Oh my God. You see that? What was that? I'll take it. Yeah, divine masculine energy here. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. But what had flipped over, child wounded. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think there could have been a separation, like some sort of fragmentation that happened in a past life where part of your soul fragmented and was left there. And you're here to reunite that or retrieve that. But awakens compassion and desire to serve others, wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So I think you help those in need, the underdog children, animals even. Or you could have been a wounded child as well. Companion. So yeah, that about sexes, but there being a separation, I think. Loyalty, tenacity. It's not being clear. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. I wonder if there's a sacrificial energy too. Angel, helping those in need. So again, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. Gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Something about nighttime too in the stars. So if you guys remember that I had said shapeshifter. And you have shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. So yeah, different levels of consciousness. That's the fork and the story and 4, where I said it can mean past and future. That timeline stuff. So different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. And then you have mother under here too. That's so weird because I felt your masculine separated from the feminine. Interesting. Some of these. So you could get Mercury or Gemini. You could get Aries or Jupiter. Those are Mars. Those are masculine energies. Also, though, with the separation thing, you could have like some sort of dual sign, like think of Libra with the scales, Pisces with the 2 fish, Gemini, which is the twins. I did say air, so we have possibly Gemini, Libra here, but also possible fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have a lot of mental energy as well. Be a good communicator. With air, yeah, definitely think you're some sort of rescuer, protector. So Virgo, on the bottom, this energy around you is dutiful. So something about duty and responsibility. Hesitant and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. The 5th house. So this is Leo. So that fire energy. Where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. So more about companionship. The moon. So this could be where the mysticism comes in here. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. I did say something with the knot. Maybe at knot is whenever you, I wonder if you have important dreams, really vivid dreams with the moon and the knot imagery. There's something with darkness. But also light, like I say, that the phoenix. I'm trying to sort this out here. Maybe you're a bridge between the old and new. Like I said, gatekeeper. You could be a medium. So Sagittarius flipped over. So this is divine masculine energy. Jupiter. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So you got Virgo on the bottom again. The 12th house. So this is Pisces. So that dual, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So something about surrender here with the moon and Pisces, a lot of intuitive gifts. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. So air, communications. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So, yeah, something about, like I said, something about sacrifice. So maybe there's a fear of persecution, feeling like you need to sacrifice here. So Diana, she's part of the moon, triple moon goddess energy, and you have, so that's another reference to moon. Focused intention, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect best possible outcomes. The Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. So yeah, Held wounded. Something about letting go of the past. Soul retrieval here. Okay, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning. Oh, that is so weird. We talked about the past and the future. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yes, letting go of the past. Hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay, Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Yeah, something about the Akashic records, past lives, ancestor lineage, karmic cycles. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. What if you have Viking energy? Lord, take charge with authority. Yeah, something. A lot of masculine energy here, but also a lot of wounds. Sun, so more masculine energy. Enjoy success and happiness. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Goose, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Oh, this deck is huge, but small at the same time. Some of these are dirty because I dropped them in the incense thing, but there's just a mix of everything. I mixed all the decks together that I had of these small ones here. So anything potentially could come out. Focus on the lot. I want to say, okay. Spirit animal. So you could have spirit animals around you, or work really well and communicate with animals. Oh, sorry. Draco. So some of you might not resonate. If I've confused anybody with this, I'm sorry. Some of it can get kind of out there if you're not used to it. But Draco, so that would be, I think that's in Orion. A Starseed reference here. They usually get a bad rap. Oh, okay, Galactic and Saf. Or is it Salf or Safe? I don't remember. So yeah, both of these galactic energies are darker. Definitely Scorpio vibes here. I think they are, what do they call them? Soul hunters or something? I don't know. There's just, it's look, if you want to know more information, I have on my channel page recommended people that I'm subscribed to on there. Go to Nazama, the Hebrew Mystic Healer, and she will have information about these energies. Yeah, very scorpionic here. I do not understand at all why Uranus or Pluto. Like, the fact that that didn't come out is just insane to me. Well, there's Pisces and Sag again. I don't understand why that's not coming out. I mean, I feel it. I'll show you. There's Pluto. What I'm feeling for you is Scorpio, and Pluto with the Phoenix here. Getting these energies. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Something you're supposed to wait with. Animals. Pleiades, a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Ravens and crows could be significant. Arrows, for some reason, I'm getting. Flowers. So this has messages from your higher self and other messages. I just mixed them all together this time, but you've already had 3 fall out here. But let's see. This is just to add a little something, something. Hold on. I split the deck and got Ancestry. Something with ancestral karma here. And Akashic records. You could have the ability to see people's past lives. But I do think you hold a lot of ancestral karma. First principles. You might want to look into that concept. It's how visionaries think. Let's see. Face, don't flee. Face the dark. Yeah, if you're not afraid of the dark, you might be able to clear negative energies for people. Yeah, rise above negativity. The choice that frees or imprisons us is the choice of love or fear. I used to have nightmares all the time, demonic attacks, but not long after my awakening, I got to the point where I would chase the demons down and exorcise them. Let's see. Say something. The white ones are messages from your higher self. Make room to receive. So yeah, let go of the negativity and the darkness so you can have a rebirth here and receive. If you believe. Major purchase. You can have a major purchase coming up soon. That was my cat. So something with animals again. True love wins. Her name's Luna. Speak of the moon here. Luna is part of the triple goddess of the moon. Stagnant, if you don't move, will move you. So that's think of the death card or the tower card. So that's more that really transformational energy. But there's probably, you might be stuck right now in some sort of area, or this is what you help people with. But I mean, these I do think are going to be just personal messages for you right now. So there could be an area of your life you need to get out of stagnation. Healer, because you're meant to be a healer, or you are a healer naturally. A mystic healer. Something stolen. You could have something stolen, and I mean, it could be, I mean, it could be, like I say, something separated, like in your past life, that divine feminine energy was stolen from you. And there's a need for soul retrieval because there could be fragmentation here. I wanted to interject here because I didn't realize at the time that the safe constellation, so that's going to be in Orion. And they are, like I mentioned on screen, they are the shadow hunters or the sin eaters. They are dark angels. So, and with all the other correlations that you have heavy Orion energy. And this is, the divine masculine. This is the counterpart of Isis. So there's Isis, which is Sirius, the divine feminine energy, and Osiris, which is Orion, the divine masculine energy. I even said at one point, with whenever I was looking at your cards, there's something with arrows. Orion is carrying a bow and like shooting an arrow. You have heavy Orion energy. And where he was killed by his brother, Isis, the divine feminine, gathered his pieces, brought him back to life, resurrected him. He became the god of the underworld. That's the energy that you carry. You go to those depths and you're able to transmute negative energies. So I just thought I would interject that in here. And your counterpart is going to carry the Isis energy. So I'm just throwing that out there. But it looks like if you're in a dark place, maybe your hope was stolen. And one of your cards was hope. Missing info. Could be some missing information. Who I am is enough. Look at what's triggering you. Show more gratitude. External union. So that the sexes, the separation here that I was talking about. So this could be, like I said, it could be an external counterpart that you're going to be coming into union with. Hopefully that person wasn't stolen from you. But if it's here, I don't think it would have been. So for those of you that aren't currently in relationships, aren't currently with your counterparts, I do see that here for you. feeling trapped? You're not. Don't put limits on yourself or others. A bam. Your higher self told you. What are you afraid of? That's crazy. I think you're rewriting something here. You can be the hero here. You can rewrite the story. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help. It helps to circulate and support the channel. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 4, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages first. So the first thing I saw for you was egret, and that's a heron, a white heron. And it helps people that are in between certain phases. It represents patience, and they're often they're often patient people and people who often end up in solitude. Like, think of the hermit. They're good observers, good communicators, good problem solvers. And then I heard fancy. So, you guys are fancy. What I was getting with this was an air of nobility, if that makes sense. Like, when something's fancy, it's probably very valuable. And I'm not saying that, everybody's valuable, right? But maybe there's something about you that is, maybe there's a purity to it that needs to be protected, if that makes sense. Something very divine, which we all are, but you know what I mean. And then I saw C's, the number 222, that represents balance and harmony. 144, that represents strength and someone who is a pioneer. 33, that's a master number. It can represent creativity. And then first I saw a star. And then a few seconds later, a moon popped up beside it. So something with the moon and stars. And then a symbol for the sun here. So, which is also a star. And then literally the word star. I'm like, okay, I get it, star. And then heart. And then teal. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, what could this mean? So I looked it up, and actually it represents the infinity of the seas and the sky. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is weird, because first of all, we had seas. Second of all, the egret, that's an aquatic bird. So there's something here with the elements of air and water. And teal, I think, could be your aura color. And then fool, and I'm like, I don't know if I should put that on there. People are going to get offended. But actually, I think it's talking about, well, I'm pretty sure that it's talking about the energy of Uranus or Aquarius. So Aquarius people, they are known to be quite detached, and we did get solitude here. So Virgo, the Hermit, Aquarius, which is the star card. So there's something here with not afraid of change or new beginnings. I feel like you just pop into people's lives with drop some knowledge, and help them. And then maybe you just detach again, if that makes sense. And some of the themes I was getting for you was faith and truth. I really like this energy. I think you have the capacity to go to the deepest depths of the ocean, representing the heart, but also the highest points of the sky. You can see high perspectives, but you've also been to the depths. And I think that's how you can help others. I think that's what you do. I think you help others navigate that. I think you could be some sort of messenger too. Yeah. Something with 3, 6, and 9. Could be a life path 3, 6, or 9. Okay. So, Teal is a mixture of blue and green. Green being the heart chakra, blue being the throat chakra. When I said you were a messenger, I forgot about this part. So teal, I guess, could be maybe, or pink, is one of the colors of the higher heart chakra, which is basically someone who can speak from their heart. It's like the heart connected to the throat, that chakra, like someone who can speak from that. I think you have that capacity. So I think that you could be at some sort of channel here. Yeah. I think when you talk, people will listen. I think you're that type. Maybe that's why you're fancy. Like when you pop in and you drop some knowledge, people will shut up and listen. They take notes. And then you're off. Okay. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. Look at y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Yep. Child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded guys. You're a protector. Like I said, you've been to those emotional depths and you help people navigate them. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. First of all, oh my God, guys. I can't with y'all. Okay. Oh my God. We have virgin. So there's that fancy, that purity energy I was picking up on. So, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Aw, of heart. You could be a Virgo. So we have another child here. So we have orphan and wounded. I wonder if this is past life things too. Or you just help, you're a protector of children. The underdogs, the people that can't protect themselves. You're very motherly. And fatherly too, I think. But there's a lot of feminine energy. Independence based on learning to go it alone. Learning to go it alone. Yes, that was the solitude. Conquering fear of surviving. Midas, miser. Entrepreneurial or creative ability. Wait. Creativity. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight on shining life's. Delight in sharing life's riches. Yes. I think you would. I think you would share life's riches with others. I'm noticing the spirals. That reminds me of the last video where it representing going within, not being afraid to go within, the subconscious. I think you can navigate the conscious and the subconscious. Yeah, turning anything to gold because you're fancy. Engineer. Ability to give create, so a lot of creative energy. So a lot of divine feminine energy. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Guys, sorry I'm yelling, but problem solve. Hedonist. Those birds. Inspires creative energy. There's a lot of creative energy with you guys. So yeah, with that 33. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. Healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Guys, you're killing me. Samaritan. Come on. What are you? Y'all Jesus up in here? Okay. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. I'm gonna cry. So, yeah, even the people that others look down on, you don't. You will help anybody because you see everybody as equal. Yeah, you have a really pure heart. And I'm not crying. If we don't get Jesus or the Holy Spirit in these cards, I'm going to be shocked. Or Mother Mary. Well, you are holy. You could be resonate as being like a crystal child. Isis, the Divine Mother, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. The Divine Director, intervention and purpose. So that's, yeah. Divine intervention is occurring. I think you help along with that. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Oh, wow. Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So that's like sort of alchemy. That's like the Temperance card. Yeah, 222, balance, harmony. Faith, trust. Mercury, open communication. Communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. I think people listen when you talk. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. So, okay. I mean, these could be personal messages right now. I think you're good at alchemy and moving obstacles for yourself and others. But this could be a personal message, as in, this is happening for you now. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. That's Lurkanish. We did have Mary Magdalene on the Teacher Awakens. Green Terra, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. We didn't get these yet. Fourth house, your home and the roots of your being. The moon, so you could have a lot of Cancer energy. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. The ninth house, so that's that Sagittarius energy. Broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Vesta on the bottom. I know, Luna. The goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Snake, shed old skin. Oh, okay. What is my cat doing? Cardinal, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Got a lot of animal stuff. Meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. I think you are a supporter. Wolverine, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. That's for damn sure. Octopus, practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Polar bear, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Aquatic animals here, including polar bear, but also a bird. There's a humpback whale down here. Peacock. Now, I don't know if this is going to resonate with you guys, but an egret is a white heron, so I thought I would show you this blue heron card, just in case that resonates. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Oops. I don't know what my cat is doing in there. Like, really. Just a couple more things to go. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So face your true north, your north node, and dance with life. Don't overthink it. So this giant deck has a bunch of stuff in it. Some of it's dirty because I dropped it in an incense thing, but just go along with it, okay? Just go along with it. So this has a bunch of different things. Anything basically can come out. I just added them all together. Draco on the bottom, if you're interested in that. Kitty. You have a loved one around you. You have the ability to discern and see, like a psychic seer, clairvoyance, discernment of spirits, intuition. Osiris. So you had Isis and Osiris. The sun and the moon. Luna, the moon. Again. Isis. I'm surprised Horus didn't come out for you. Isis and Andromeda. So if you resonate with Starseeds, these are pretty high vibrational. I think some of them could be blue, but they teach us to live very lightheartedly. I think some of them can look, let's see, short and blue, they say. Maybe even elven. If you want to look at Starseed info, you can just look it up or go onto my channel page where I have different channels and look at Nazama, the Hebrew Mystic Healer. She probably has a video about this, or the Numerologist. He's not on my channel page. Or Bridget Rao, or her other channel, Divine Essentials. They might have some info. But, yeah. That might be why you got a child. There's a playful energy with you. But also selfless. So this has a mixture of higher self messages mixed in with other messages, so we'll just see what comes out. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, there's a lot. And this doesn't have much to do with your soul. I just thought you might want a little extra reading here. So the higher self messages are what? Who I am is enough. Face, don't flee. You're afraid of surrender because you don't want to lose control, but you never had control. Anxiety did. So your anxiety had control or has control. So I would keep in mind overthinking, like not to do that. Trust in divine timing. Yeah. You had a lot about faith in your channeled. Take your power back. Oops. Pay attention to your dreams. Job career review. Could be looking at your job now. Justice served. There's some sort of justice served for you recently, maybe. Ask for help. That could be from your spirit team. Hidden health problem. Physical. So, yeah. I would go get a checkup or pay attention to that. A new person arrives. Angels are protecting you. Too detached. Maybe you're too detached from... Maybe someone's too detached with you. It could be vice versa here. Or too detached from, like, some sort of chakra here. You will understand why. Divine timing, again. Emotional manipulation, external. So somebody in your environment could be emotionally manipulative, or guilt tripping, or something here. Spirituality can't be understood through logic. Spying, keeping tabs. Somebody could be spying or keeping tabs on you, or vice versa here. Watch for signs. Delusion, don't fool yourself. Also, don't fool yourself by being in fear either that you can't do something. You're worthy. Body image. Could be a body image issue here. Your plans will work out. Tell the truth. Yeah, I think you're a truth speaker, or at your core you are. Healer. We got healer again. Think for yourself. Don't take on other people's opinions or judgments. You're the teacher here. Yes, those are signs. So if you've been wondering, is that a sign? Is that a sign? Yeah. Yeah. Totes. Okay. They will understand. Negative self-talk. Divine timeout. So maybe you've been put in a divine timeout or some sort of situation here. Car trouble. There's a larger plan for this. Different country. So you could be traveling to a different country soon or dealing with somebody of a different nationality. You hold more value than that. Yeah, don't self-sacrifice here. Or drain yourself. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help. Helps to support and circulate the channel. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless.